A warm welcome to the Citizen FM News at 6. I am Lawrence Omoite. First, the headlines. Bola Ahmed Tinubu assumes office as 16th president of Nigeria. Dara Communications founder Raymond Dokpesi is dead. Malawi ends trial of former president. And now the news in details. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu says security of the country will be the top priority of his new administration. He stated this today in his inaugural address to the nation at Eagle Square in Abuja. President Tinubu said security of the country and the people shall be paramount for his administration, as neither peace nor prosperity will prevail in an atmosphere of violence.
Security shall be top priority of our administration, because neither prosperity nor justice can prevail amid insecurity and violence. To effectively tackle this on the economy, we shall reform both our security doctrine and its architecture. We shall invest more in our security personnel, and it means more than an increase in number. We shall provide better training, equipment, pay, and far.
This is 93. The president also said the era of subsidy payment on fuel has ended. According to him, the 2023 budget made no provision for fuel subsidy, and more so, subsidy payment is no longer justifiable.
On fuel subsidy, unfortunately, the budget that I've glimpsed before I assumed office and what I've had is that no provision is there for fuel subsidy. So fuel subsidy is gone. Subsidy can no longer justify its ever increasing cost and the wake of dry resources. We shall instead rechannel whichever so-called to fund to better investment in public infrastructure, education, healthcare, and jobs that will materially improve the lives of our people.
Meanwhile, former President Muhammadu Buhari has returned to Daura, his hometown in Katsina State, a few moments after he handed over the mantle of Nigeria's leadership to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The white-collared presidential plane touched down at the Umaru Musa Yar'Adua International Airport, carrying the former president and his wife Aisha Buhari. In the meantime, residents of Katsina State have already started giving thanks to God Almighty as the former president has successfully completed his 8-year tenure, coming back home safely. According to the senator representing Katsina North, Senator Daura, Buhari left the country in the best situation and has done the best for his country.
Certainly that's luck. I would like people to reflect on when we came and when we have gone out now. In terms of security, economy, and the pledges we made about the serious things, the security, the economy, and fighting corruption. Let them assess us on their understanding of our performance or lack of it, not just open their mouths and thank us. Well, I'm very pleased they have appreciated my efforts. But as I have suggested now, it's better to be based on facts, not just because I happen to come from Daura. But have I performed? Have I saved the name of my immediate constituency? Or have I not? I want things to be based on facts. I can't even wait for tomorrow morning to go and see my animals.
Earlier in the week, we played host to schoolgirls from St. Philip's Academy here in Abuja. The students who spoke to our senior editor, Aderayo Motosho, spoke of their expectations from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as he assumes office today.
Thank you so much.
My name is Favor Inka, and this is what I want to tell the newly elected President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We, the children of Nigeria, expect you to update education in our country. We also know that women's rights should be highly sensitized among, especially in the rural areas. And we also expect that your administration will encourage reach every nook and cranny of this country, so everybody will know that yes, we have a president who cares about the people and their needs.
My name is Uguchi Wendo, and I'm from St. Philip's Academy. I first start with a congratulations to our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and I expect from him to give us a better future. We most especially children, to give us further education. Every time when I'm traveling, I see all those beggars on the road, and I always feel pity for them. And I hope it to touch your heart to come to their lives and make their life good. Thank you.
My name is Jane Ako, and this is for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I want him to rule this country, Nigeria, so that everything can go down, so that all the kidnapper and robber will finish this country. Thanks.
My name is Achibi Precious. This is what I expect from the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He should reduce prices of things so that we students, we can get things easy for us to further our educations. I want him to make a good health care facilities in all states, local governments and communities. And I also want him that he should be God-fearing so that God will guide and protect him.
Meanwhile, Nigerian youth have also called on the new administration to take matters concerning them seriously. They spoke to correspondents of Citizen FM Abuja.
Most Nigerians live below our poverty level. Like, when you calculate our GDP, most Nigerians don't spend enough. It's crazy how most Nigerians live below the poverty level. We don't spend. Our standard of living in general is low. This cuts across both students, kids, working adults and individuals. We can't afford the stuff we should be able to afford for the number of hours we are working. That's one. Number two, infrastructure. Like, okay, I get Nigeria has lowered how much they charge us for electricity, which is good, I guess. But then if they would just fix our refineries, okay, thank God for Dangote, which will remove a lot of the cost. If everybody and their grandmother knows the claim that Nigeria has on our petroleum, on the petroleum market, so why can't they just fix the refineries so that?
Founder of Dar Communication and Africa Independent Television, Raymond Dakwese, is dead. Dakwese died on Monday, the 29th. His son, Raymond Dakwese Jr., said in a statement, he said the family is grateful for the outpouring of love and support during the difficult times. And for some foreign news now,
93.7 Citizen FM. Let's talk about it on our favorite radio station. We're more than just a radio station. We are a part of your life.
And for some foreign news now, there have been heavy clashes in Sudan hours after the expiration of 7-day ceasefire that's been repeatedly broken. Residents in South and West Omodra, adjacent to the capital Khartoum, says the army and the rival rapid support forces have been bombarding each other in a bid to gain territory. The US and Saudi Arabia, who brokered the truce, have urged both sides to sign an extension. Malawian authorities have ended a corruption trial against former president. He served through 5-year term as president between 1999 and 2004, but he was charged 5 years after he left office. He and his former secretary were charged with abuse of public funds amounting to $1.7 million. And for some sports stories now, the Flying Eagles will take on hosts in an encounter. Nigeria will face rival Argentina in the round of 16 at the 2023 World Cup. The Flying Eagles will take on host in an encounter on Wednesday, the 31st of May. Ladan Bozo's team finished as one of the third best placed teams after earning 6 points from the Group D games.